How to move on in faith. Faith means a deep belief, a strong feelings and hope that something will change for your good. Even when you are not seeing the proof, but you have the strong belief that it will change for your good. And when you look at the book of Hebrews 11 verse 1, faith is explained to us as something unseen, but believing that it will work out for our good. Sometimes there will be seasons in our life where things will not work according to what we planned for. There will be tribulations, there will be betrayals, but I'm encouraging you not to lose your faith. If you look at the story of Naomi in the Bible, Naomi and the husband moved away from their own land because they were famine, and they decided to move to another country where they can find food. When they got there, Naomi lost her husband and 2 sons. And before the sons passed on, they were married. And one of the wives was Ruth. So when Naomi discovered that things were no longer going according to plan for her, she made up her mind to return to her own country where she came from. And she told the 2 daughter-in-laws to go back to their parents, to go back to their motherland, because she has nothing more left to offer them. But Ruth, who sees beyond what Naomi was seeing at that time, refused to return. Ruth told Naomi, "Where you go, I will go. Your God will be my God. Don't urge me to go back to my parents. I am coming with you." And when Naomi could no longer urge Ruth to return back to her own land, she gave up and allowed Ruth to follow her back to her own country. While the other daughter-in-law kissed Naomi goodbye. In this situation, you will discover that sometimes we are faced with challenges and we just want to give up, just like Naomi. But when we believe that God is on our case, that He will change every situation around for our good, we have no other option than to have that faith and deep belief that things will really work out for us. Ruth saw this and she refused to listen to her mother-in-law telling her to go back home. So they went into Naomi's country. And to cut the long story short, Naomi was welcomed by her people. But she told them, "Don't call me Naomi, call me Mara," meaning bitterness. Because she believed that God was responsible for her misfortune. God is a God of love. But what the enemies want is to see us in tears, to see us miserable. And they got to Naomi. But thank God for Ruth, who never gave up the hope, who never gave up on faith, but strongly believed that there can be a change. Ruth went into the field to walk behind the workers that were working for Boaz. And she walked and followed them to pick something to eat. In this aspect, I see Ruth as a confident and bold woman. In our lives, there will be situations that will shake us around. In our lives, there will be things that we are not willing to face. But I encourage us to not give up. Move in faith just like Ruth. Ruth moved in faith, and she moved from loyalty to royalty. In the book of Ruth, there are lots of lessons to be learned. Ruth worked for Boaz, and Boaz later married Ruth. And Ruth gave birth to a son named Obed, who was the father of Jesse, and Jesse was the father of King David. From loyalty to royalty, Ruth moved on. In every situation you face in life, don't give up. Have that deep faith and believe that God, who started a good work in your life, will definitely perfect it till the end. Naomi saw the other side, but Ruth saw that God is able to change their situation around. Irrespective of that situation, irrespective of that pain, trust God because He is already on your case. God bless you.